What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Friday Night Football free pick on deck for you guys. We just cashed in on Thursday Night Football, our first free pick that we have sent out for the NFL, and technically our first pick that we have had for the NFL cashed in. What a sweat. It's a game of inches. Chiefs money line gets it done. Isaiah Likely was just out of the end zone there, and we get it done. Absolutely great game. Phenomenal game to start off the NFL season. Super excited for what's going to come. Yeah, once again, what a game. Got the free pick winner. That's all that matters. But we're going to talk about this free pick here in the Packers and Eagles game, which goes down tomorrow. It is in Brazil, in Sao Paulo. And we have a side that we are rocking with. But first, I want to give you guys just a little bit of a history lesson. Not really a history lesson, but something that relates to the aspect of sports betting that's in a completely different industry. So if you guys don't know who this is Jim Simmons. He's the owner of Rentech. And what Rentech is basically a stock trading company. Now, they developed a mathematical process to beat stock markets or to give themselves an edge in the stock market. And what he did was he assembled a team of highly recruited mathematicians. Some of the smartest people in the entire world work for this company, Rentech or Renaissance Tech. And he just died at the age of 86. And his net worth was $31.4 billion by developing this stock trading company. Now, everyone talks about how wild it was for him to develop a mathematical way to beat the stock market. Not necessarily beat, because the stock market is decentralized. There's no real owner. For him to profit and his company to profit so much in the stock market, this was because he developed a process. He developed the secret sauce, you could say, to capitalize in the stock market where he found edges. Now, the cool part about this is his ROI, or his, in sports betting terms, his units gained per year was 60 units gained. 60 units gained, and obviously when you're putting billions, with a B, billions of dollars into the stock market, you are making a huge profit with 60 units gained or a 60% ROI. But we can do that in 1 month sports betting, which is the coolest part about this. Now, it is absolutely one of the hardest professions to be involved in because it takes discipline, it takes constant analysis, it takes math, it takes market reading, it takes everything under the sun. But 60% ROI in 1 year made this guy a billionaire. And we did that in 1 month, guys. And that is the power of sports betting and compound interest. You guys can do this too, right? Now, the flip there, the other side of this coin is obviously sportsbook limits. Now, you're not going to get to betting $1 billion on a sportsbook, or even $1 million is really hard to get down. But it goes to show the power of the sports betting ROI, right? We did 182 units last year. And this January, we did 63 units alone. But in terms of investments and ROIs, sports betting is absolutely the number one most profitable in terms of ROI year over year. Now, we'll move into our free pick, guys. Just thought that was cool. Something I wanted to touch on. My roommate actually informed me of this Jim Simmons guy, and I thought it was a cool point to touch on, and the terms of ROIs and what it can produce in terms of investments. But we will get to your free pick, guys. So we are rocking with the Packers plus 3.5. Now, this line is at 2.5 and at 2 some places. Go ahead and play that. Go a little bit lighter. But we sent this out in our premium group at plus 3.5. Now, a common misconception. Sports betting and sports books, it's a market. It's an absolute market. It's a transaction between buyers and sellers and price discovery and getting the accurate line drilled as close as possible before game time. It's an interaction between buyers and sellers. It's an absolute marketplace, and we beat the line. We have a quantifiable edge in this game now at plus 3.5, which is what we set it out a week ago. So if you guys are looking to get lines like that, if you guys are looking to beat closing lines, go and hop in our premium. We have an exclusive discount for the YouTube. If you've made it this far into the video and you're not bored yet, we have an exclusive discount just for our YouTube viewers, which is YouTube 25 for 25% off any package. Just go ahead and select your package on the WAP.com website. It can be the 3-day, it can be the bi-weekly, it can be the lifetime, whatever you guys are choosing, 25% off of that. But once again, it's a marketplace, and we absolutely beat the market to accuracy here with the Packers plus 3.5, which is going to be the official free pick. You can use an alternate line, or you can play it at that 3 or 2.5 number for a little bit lighter. Up to you there. But as we can see here, the majority of the bets are on the Eagles. decent reason for it. Eagles were a solid team last year, better quarterback debatably, better defense, better offensive line, but the line is dropping, guys, with less amount of money on the Packers. Now, we talk about betting splits and why betting splits should be taken with a grain of salt, because this is being pulled from DraftKings, and DraftKings clientele is not widely regarded as sharp. However, they are dropping this line for a reason, because they're catching up to the market-making books, and the market-making books have a sharp clientele. So once again, this is market reading 101. Whatever the sharp books are doing, whatever the market-making books are doing, if they are receding a line, it is almost always the right side to be on. And once again, that is with the Packers here. And we'll take a look at some trends. First we'll go through some line shopping for you of where to get the best line. So FanDuel right now plus 2.5. If you're in an onshore book or a place that has access to onshores, depending on what state you're in, Colorado, Pennsylvania, I think New Jersey has a ton of onshore options. Go and get this at plus 2.5 on FanDuel. If not, Bovada has this up at 3. Parks also has this at 3, and BetUS also has this number at 3. That is a very key number in football. So if you can't get that 2.5, maybe an alternate line would be your best bet here, because you do want to get to that closing number, or that key number rather, of the 3 point. But once again, these are all the books we're looking at here, and it seems as FanDuel has the best line. But we'll go into some key trends and stats, just some systems for you guys. So Hurts away from home as a favorite is only 6-12-1 against the spread. That's good for a 33% win rate and a negative 7.2% ROI. Once again, public bias, recency bias on the Eagles is very, very high this year, as we can see that on the betting splits. And once again, the Packers are a nice 69% against the spread, 22-10 as an underdog, under Coach Matt LaFleur here. So two really good, profitable long-term systems that have a decent sample size. Actually, well, these are kind of smaller sample sizes, but they go into the recency effectiveness category in terms of system, and both of those have been profitable in the long run. And once again, we'll go over to another system for you guys. The Green Bay Packers 5-3 as road underdogs. Technically, this is a road game. I know it's kind of neutral site because it's in Brazil, but once again, playing away from home, I should say, the Green Bay Packers have a 5-3 against the spread record for a 62.5% win percentage and a 3.4% ROI. So long-term, backing the Packers in situations that are similar to this has been profitable over the long run. For all of those reasons, we are going to be rocking with the Packers plus 3.5. That is your official free pick. Plus 3, plus 3.5, wherever you can find it. If you get a number lower than 3, try to play an alternate up to that key number of 3. If not, go a little bbit lower on the plus 2.5, but we still like it there. Best of luck as always, guys. Going to be rolling all NFL season long. Once again, use that promo code YouTube25 for 25% off any package that is available on the WAP.com website. Looking forward to seeing you guys in premium. Best of luck. See ya.